Hi, hi. Good morning to everybody. Good morning and welcome to today's session. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you had a very great night rest. So, on my part, yes, I tried. I tried to sleep well. How are you doing today? Right, how are you doing today? So I'm going to start the call by introducing myself. My name is Lorianne, and I'm the trainer with Impact Her. I'm joining you from Cameroon, right? And I will be taking today's session, obviously. So let me know with who I am on the call this morning, please. What's your name? Where are you joining us from? And what do you do? What's your name? Where are you joining us from? Okay, so sorry about that, glitch. I was trying to amend something. So please introduce yourself. Please tell us your name. Please tell us where you're joining us from. Please tell us what you do this morning. We are very, very happy to have you on the call. So please tell us your name, what you do, and where you're joining us from. All right, the comment section is still timid, but then I'm still going to introduce myself. I said I'm Lorian, and I'm joining you from Cameroon. I am not alone on the call. I am with Udeme and Judith. Yeah, they are going to be at the back end to ensure that everything runs out smoothly. Okay, they're going to make sure that everything is successful throughout today's call. So if you're just coming in, please do not hesitate to drop in your name, what you do. It's very important, right? We don't need to be shy because this call has to be very interactive. It has to be very participative. So feel free to drop your answers. Feel free to drop your answers in the comment section. I guess all of you are meeting Judith, my colleague. She's doing some very good work there. It's really awesome to see how she's really doing the work. So make sure that you keep Judith busy um during today's call. Make sure that you keep Judith very, very busy during today's call. All right. While I'm waiting for people to start commenting, I'm going to introduce today's topic, and it's entitled Creating Your Digital Marketing Strategy. Now, it's one thing to actually get to the digital sphere, then it's another thing to know how to navigate the digital sphere. And for you naturally to know how to navigate this sphere, it's important that you have a strategy, because you have a strategy that is going to enable you, that's going to be guidelines, that's going to enable you actually benefit from your online presence very successfully, right? Remember, there's a very great thought leader, Seneca, that said, there is no favorable win for somebody who doesn't know where he's going, right? So for example, it's the same sorry so for it's actually the same thing online. Wins are going to be fair for you, meaning that you're going to know how to go about it only because you've put in place your strategy, only because you know exactly what leg to put after the other, right? This is why we are teaching on this topic. And for today's session, we are going to have three main agendas. The very first point is going to be just normally introducing digital marketing. Then we're actually going to discover the digital marketing channels that are available. And then thirdly, we're going to be building the digital marketing plan, right? So this is our today morning's agenda. Also, like you already know, Google is offering a free boot camp, right? Google is offering a free boot camp known as the Hustle Academy boot camp. Now, the Hustle Academy boot camp is very, very interesting and exceptional for all business owners because thanks to this boot camp, you're going to learn how to scale your business. You're going to learn in details about business strategy. You know, what are those elements that you need that will help you take your business to a whole other level? That's what you're going to be learning about. Okay, so please sign up for the Hustle Academy Bootcamp. The link is going to be dropped in the comment section. You're just going to click on it. Okay, so please sign up for the Hustle Academy Bootcamp. Make sure you do so. You're going to learn a lot too. You're not just going to know, you know, maybe simply generalities about digital marketing like now, but you're also going to learn about pitching, scaling. In fact, there's a whole section on sales even. There are very great surprises throughout this boot camp, and I encourage everybody to sign up for the Hustle Academy boot camp. Okay? Now, let's look at this overview. Now, this is just an overview. Like, this is something that you guys already know. This is something that you know. I'm just, doing reminders of what digital marketing is all about, because in most of our sessions we've been trying to introduce it, or we've been trying to give you some definitions. So this is exactly what we're going to do right away. Just some definitions about digital marketing, just some definitions about digital marketing before diving deeper. So before we continue, or before we proceed with that definition, can somebody tell me what opportunities might you get from being online? Can somebody tell me what opportunities might you get from being online? Please don't be shy. Please don't be shy on the call. What opportunities might you get from being online? What are those opportunities you might get from being online? Okay, while I'm waiting for you to drop your responses, I'm just going to tell all of us that we live in a mobile world. And because we live in the mobile world, we have 747 million SIM connections that are now available in sub-Saharan Africa. Very interesting statistic. About 800 million people own SIM cards. You know why we're starting from there as a whole? Simply because generally, Africa is like a little bit slow to pick up technology and its advances. So it's important that we already notice that we have already about 800 million SIM connections. That's very interesting. Then let's move forward. We have 91% of South Africans owning mobile phones, with 80% in Kenya and Nigeria respectively. Can you see? So I know we are all in South Africa this morning. So we are saying that out of the 100 people that are living, say there are 100 people living in South Africa, 91% of them are owning mobile phones. This is actually very wonderful. Now look at the last stat. Some 65% of active mobile phone users in Nigeria have shopped online. Wonderful. That means they've not only purchased a good or a service, maybe from the local store, but they've shopped online. And I'm sure that if we have to do this stats concerning South Africa too, we are going to get something very, 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 very interesting, right? 65% of active mobile phone users have shopped online. This is awesomely wonderful. So we have everything to gain on the online sphere. We have everything to be there, especially as business owners. We gain everything from being on the online sphere this morning. Now, I have another very interesting rule here that I'm going to sing for you to keep in your hearts, that 80% of sales come from 20% of the population for most brand. This is the law of Pareto, the law of 80-20%. And how do you or how do I want you people to understand this? That you must find what we call your target audience. You must know your target audience. In fact, you shouldn't even just know summarily, right? Who are my target audience? You should be able to identify who are my core targets. That means that who are the people, who are these 20% that make the most of the sales. After knowing who are your core target, you also need to know who we call your primary target audience, because your primary target audience are around your core target. Like if this is circle, right, this small circle is your core target, then you have another circle around it like this. That's your primary target. That means that a little bit more than your core audience, but there are equally people that might purchase, but they might not only purchase from you. Then we have the secondary target. These now are people that are influenced by or let's say they influence your target audience to actually purchase. So they are opinion leaders, they could even be influencers per se. Like they're the ones that will encourage your target audience, say, oh, this product like that, I'm seeing that it's not bad, so go ahead and try it. It's very important for every brand to know these distinctions, because that permits you to know how to direct your marketing efforts. Remember that audience is everything. It's from there that we begin. If you don't know, if you don't have clients, you're not selling, right? So it's important that you identify these people so you can be able to leverage on them, you can be able to insist on them to ensure that they are making the most of the sales, right? So that is it for the Pareto's rule. Now, why do we encourage people to be online? Why do we encourage people to be online? Because one, they can reach more people globally, because they can reach more people globally. This is very, very, very awesome, right? Now, thanks to the online sphere, you no longer only meet maybe your local area customers, you can actually reach more people globally. I think most of these people that are doing delivery, surprise, and all, they all get their clients from the online sphere, because now, thanks to the world being a global village, I can be in the USA and I decide to order a gift for my mom back in Cameroon, and I'm able to offer her something very nice and very smooth, that's from home delicacies, just via a phone call, just via sending money, um through all these apps that are available. This, it's so wonderful. It's so advantageous, you see. So thanks to them, people are able to connect and they are reaching more people globally. They are making sure that their business is going online, and because they are making themselves visible, they're making themselves visible via websites, social media, they are showcasing what they can do. It is actually ensuring that people are coming to see, right? People are coming and they are getting more, and the more they are being found, the more they will continue to be found, right? This is just one example of a business. Another example, that I can share with this advantage of reaching more people globally. It's a very popular restaurant that I've come to know thanks to LinkedIn. And I have said this maybe on one or two sessions. Today, I have a dream of going to eat in that restaurant in Paris. Why? Because these people were so active via the marketing efforts on LinkedIn, just on LinkedIn. So active, so consistent. So many people started liking them, started giving them more visibility, and they fell on my feed, and they gave me the hope that one day I'll go to Paris and then I'm going to eat in that restaurant. You can actually reach more people globally. And trust me, I might be talking like this, but it's a very serious decision that I've taken. You understand? And before, in fact, so that you can know, a purchase decision does not decide like maybe somebody only passing in the street and will decide to purchase your product. No, a purchase decision starts way, 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 way further than this, right? It starts way, way, way further. The fact that I've already taken that decision, I've seen them. The fact that every day I go to their profile to look, I'm just, in that second level of the funnel. Like I'm actually just researching on them to make sure that, voila, these people are giving really good information. I'm just nourishing the decision, the decision that I've taken. I'm actually at the second level. Then I'm going to take action. Eventually, that's when I'm going to move. So you see, the internet has really brought a lot of advantage. You can really reach a lot of people globally. Also, you can learn about your customers. You can learn about the people that are purchasing from you. You can actually know who they are, right? You can even specify what they like. You can look at the other pages that maybe they've liked and inspire yourself to know what they would like. In fact, it's very important that you do so that you can make sure that you're really touching them at their point of need, right? Also, you can gain insights with social media analytics. How so? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, now all of them have grown to be serious, very important too. And this one thing, whenever we're defining digital marketing, we're not saying that it's just the promotion of brand using the internet. We're equally saying that you can get some facts about how you are doing in real time. That's also an advantage and essentiality of digital marketing. You can get what you are doing in real time, right? So thanks to all these analytics with social media, you can know how you are doing. Moving forward, you can build your audience profile. You can build your audience profile by knowing the type of content that you need to put in. How are they reacting to your messages? You can know about your audience. Who are you reaching? The conversions. Are they taking action? The traffic sources. Where are they coming from? And lastly, you can communicate and support. You can communicate and support. So how can you do that? All these applications are equally messaging platforms whereby you can drop a message, whereby the client can drop a message, and comment, oh, I found this difficulty, I need your help. They can do that in your direct message, If, for example, they're using Twitter, they can tag you directly, oh, I've gone to UBA and I'm still not satisfied about the service, or I've gone to UBA and I'm so satisfied, or and they can tag you so that you can come to them, and then you're going to comment, oh, we're sorry, oh, how can we help, and all. They can use their Google business profile where they're going to drop a review. No, I use this personal trainer and I am most satisfied about their skills, stuff like that. And it's very important, because when there's somebody saying maybe a negative thing, it's not for you to get worked up, but for you to go and ask, what happened, how can we help, how can I channel this up? And please do this genuinely. Don't do this for the sake of, okay, they said we should be doing this online. No, people are actually going there because it's easier. So help them and really do channel their request up. Help them and make sure that, help them and show them that you're there, that you're actually supporting them, that you're actually helping them, right? So that is it. What did we just cover right now? We just looked at some key statistics that are there to reinforce our decision of being online. We looked at the advantages that you get from being online, and we talked about the very important 80% of the sales come from 20% of the population for most brand. Remember your target audience. Remember, you need to know what to do or what to say to your core target, and remember that you should actually make use of all the advantages that the online sphere is bringing. So I'm going to stop here and I'll be listening from you. Do you have any questions so far? Are there any questions, please? Feel free to drop your questions. Please do not be shy. Okay. It could be from any area. You could ask me, how per se can I now use this digital marketing now that I have this knowledge? How can I use this digital marketing knowledge that I am having? Yes, you can ask this question, and obviously would be willing to answer, right? Right, let's now continue to the second part while you're dropping your questions. Now we're talking about digital marketing channels. Like, this is the way forward. If that was your question, and then I just helped you say it. If you now have a knowledge, you're saying, okay, I'm willing to jump up, I'm willing to sail through. You want to know how? It starts with the digital marketing channels. So these are the key channels that you need to consider for digital marketing: SEO, SEM, SMM, display marketing, email marketing, and the king, content marketing. So, what is SEO? SEO is optimizing your website to ensure that it ranks above in the search engine results. It's all the efforts that you're putting in place to make sure that your website has the right content, to make sure that it has the right plugins, to make sure that the keywords are adequate, to make sure that you've refined to the negative keywords. You're every ensuring that it ranks above. Now, search engine marketing is actually when you're actually paying for your website to be mentioned above in the primary search results. Social media marketing is using social networks to gain traffic, attention, and reach new people. Display marketing is online advertising in different formats on many websites across the internet. Email marketing, on your part, is collecting and using email addresses to communicate with users, right? And content marketing is actually the king. It's simply, using all forms of content to make sure that information is being passed across all these various social media channel. Now let's get started with search engine marketing. Now when we're talking about search engine marketing, we first of all have to know that this is marketing that is done on this page, what we call the search page, right? You come, you input a question in the search query, right? The search query. And if the keywords match with what people are searching, right? If it matches, you're going to see answers come through. And if amongst the points that if amongst, the keywords that have been put, there is an ad, you're going to see the ads come up. As you can see, they are going to see an angle on the screen written sponsored paid shopping text ads. You're seeing them in blue. So the blue dot lines are actually what we call the paid ads. That's the advert part, right? So this is what we call search engine marketing, because these people have paid. But when you look below, what is green is called the organic listing. That means these people have worked to make sure that this content is here. Okay, so you notice now that the paid ads come before the organic listings because they have paid to be able to rank both. So how do you get started with search engine optimization? First of all, you sign up for Search Console. Then you submit your content to Google, you monitor how you're doing in search, and you send alerts on critical issues. The second category of thing is you need to help Google find your contents. You need to help Google find your content. And how to? By submitting a sitemap, promoting your site on and offline, and then you need to share new content. Now, how do you help Google and users understand your content? You need to create unique and accurate page titles, create good titles and snippets, use heading tags to emphasize important text. Okay, so this is how you get started with search engine optimization. So what are search engine optimization tips? You need to always ensure that you've run a keyword research, publish useful high quality content, make web pages search friendly. Now another tip to build your search engine optimization efforts, or to build your search engine optimization, right, is actually by building visibility with the Google Business Profile. So you're going to share business updates, upcoming events, deals, special coupons, respond to reviews. You're actually going to take care of your Google Business Profile, because this is a very great source now of information when we are using, or when we are doing SEO, right? So when you're using your Google Business Profile, you can actually want to design the positive reviews that are being shared. You do that simply with marketingkit.withgoogle.com. Marketingkit.withgoogle.com. What then now are the differences between search engine optimization and search engine marketing? Good morning, Signs. We are happy to have you. How are you doing today? So we are looking at the differences between search engine optimization and search engine marketing. Search engine optimization is actually every action that we set to make your website rank. And the key thing you need to know about it is that it's free. It's that it is free, but also it can take some time. Why can it take some time? Because you need to give the bots the these bots trust you. They can trust the information that you're putting on your site. Okay. So search engine marketing now is actually where you're paying, you're bidding for keywords, right? So you're ensuring that everything gets the first page straight away. And how do you do that? By paying for the search listings. So the three characteristics of search engine marketing is you pay for search listings, two, you bid on keywords, and three, can get to the first page straight away. All right. So these are the core differences between search engine marketing and search engine optimization. Okay, search engine marketing and search engine optimization. So how do you get started with search engine marketing? You first of all need to create a campaign in Google Ads. And for you to create that campaign, you first of all go to ads.google.com. Judy is going to help me with that link, ads.google.com. That's logging into Google Ads. You select the search campaign type, you select your campaign goal. Second point is you need to pick the right keywords. You need to align your keywords with business goals. You need to manage match types, refine with negative keywords. Also, you should write a compelling ad. And when you're writing the compelling ad, you need to focus on user benefits, copy that it appeals across devices, Focus on your headlines, imagery, implement all ad extensions, right? Now, search engine marketing tips. You have to optimize your keywords list. Optimize. You see that even when we're talking about search engine marketing, we're still talking about keywords because it's really capital. Optimize your keyword list. Boost your ads with extensions. Connect your analytics account. Now, let's talk about how you can grow your business through social media. So, now, what are those advantages? Helps you to generate more sales, adds value to your brand, and improves your marketing. Now, when we're using social media, like the search, there's actually organic and then there is paid social media. So organic social media is all this normal efforts that you're doing, okay? The normal efforts that you're doing to make sure that there's content on your page. Normally it's free, right? You're just posting, and then you reach only your followers, and you might reach their friends, because if if somebody just likes your post, it can get on another person's feed, right? Especially with Twitter. But when we're talking about paid social media, here you're actually paying for views, actions, or clicks, and you can reach anybody, even people that don't know you. In fact, you can even target them. You can target, like, okay, I want to talk but to these people in this country, they are within this age group, right? So social advertising is very interesting, right? Getting started with social media marketing. First of all, you need to identify your target audience, because that is where it begins with. Your target audience is where everything commences. So you need to know their demographics, you need to know their location, profession, interest, behavior. We're going to see an example not far in this session. Then you need to choose the social media channels: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, TikTok, anyone, but you need to choose. And also, for starters, maybe you not need to have all of them all together. And thank God, in further in the session, we're going to see what channels align with what goals and how and more. Okay, then you should post engaging content regularly. See, even if you want to do paid social media marketing, you need to make sure that you have good content on your website: photos, videos, blog articles, infographic, live broadcast. It has to be in types, and it should really be diversified, always overly creative, right? So what are social marketing tips? Set yourself a goal, understand your audience, consistency, and then regular updates. Now let's talk about the king: content marketing. And there are various forms of content marketing. We have videos, blogs, case studies, guides, right? And a lot more. How do you now get started with content marketing? You need to build example profiles, demographics, job position, industry, interest, needs. You need to create different profiles for each customer segment. Map your user's journey. Identify the steps users takes from awareness to purchase. Think of questions or information required to make a purchase decision. Remember, I told you that the user's journey doesn't only start when the person is purchasing now. It started saying, so you need to map the journey. Use content to generate business, to facilitate the customer journey, distribute the content on the right channels to reach the target audience, and always make sure that you include a call to action. So, what are content marketing tips for success? Make sure you use content to facilitate the sales process, use storytelling to engage the audience, distribute the content to maximize reach, measure performance, and optimize. Communicating now at scale with email marketing. So you need to create personalized content, collect feedback, connect with an already engaged audience. Now, this is the advantage of email marketing. You know, you're already connecting with people that have an idea, they're already in your zone. You're just trying to keep them. So you're creating, that's why you're creating personalized content. It's not dear all, it's dear Lorian, dear Judith, dear Udeme. You're giving them info that they need to know. You can know how they feel about your product and services. So how are you going to get started with email marketing? First of all, you need to select the email marketing platforms, the free platforms such as MailChimp, or more advanced emails platforms such as ActiveCampaign. Send grid drip. You need to build a list of relevant contacts. Make sure you have a permission when using people's content. Use content to generate new contacts. Invite to subscribe. Segment and group the list. Create relevant and useful content. Treat your users like VIPs. Personalize your emails. Keep it useful. Personalize your emails and keep it useful. Okay, now all this is to make sure to understand that first of all, it all begins with your platform, right? There's no email marketing campaign if there's no platform. Then you need to also know that you have to build relevant contacts. You need to make sure that with email marketing you have the permission. If not, you'll be invading the person's privacy. Not good. Make sure that you have your permission. You actually make sure that you're using your content to keep them wanting to always open your mail, right? And then create now relevant and useful content. And at the end of the day, don't do too much. Please do the necessary, but don't do too much. Email marketing tips for success. Segment and group the list for relevant content. Keep it simple. Test and send it to 2 or 3 devices such as tablets and mobiles to make sure that if somebody is opening it with a phone or with a computer, the person can actually see, measure the click and open rate to optimize. Campaigns. This is to make you know if your campaign is successful or not. So we're going to stop here for the second pause of questions. We will be stopping here for the second pause of questions. So if you have any questions, please feel free to drop. We just looked at the key digital marketing channels and we dived deeper into SEO, SEM, content marketing. We looked at social media marketing and we really expanded on those points. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to drop them. Thank you so much, Judith, for doing all that effort. Any questions, please? Judith, are there any questions that I'm missing out? Any questions? Let me check. All right, so means I'm a good teacher. There are no questions. Right, let's continue with the last part. Building a digital marketing plan. Now, this is the last part of today's session. You know, it's important that after you have the knowledge, then you know what to use. You should be able to now build the digital marketing plan, right? So what are the steps? There are 6 main steps. There are 6 steps to building a digital marketing plan. The very first step is your business goals and objective. The second step your budget and resources. The third step is your audience. Fourth is you're deciding on what channels. The fifth step is you're actually planning your activity. The sixth step is you're setting smart KPIs. So the first step, you're answering the question, what do you want to achieve, or what do I want to achieve? And the first step are your business goals and objectives. So let's take the example with Mandy. Mandy says, hi, I'm Mandy. I'm a hairdresser. My business goals are to get more customers through my door, new and past, and make more people in my area know my business exists. So your business goal should align with your online objectives, all right? Your business goal, if it's to make more people aware you exist, or sell more products, or get found by more people, or get more returning customers, should be able to mean something on the online sphere. And on the online sphere, there is increasing online reach and awareness, increasing website sales, increasing social media page likes and follows from my customers, increasing traffic to my website. If you see, a business goal matches with an online objective. So if your business goal is to make more people aware that you exist, it's increasing online reach and awareness. If you want to sell more products, it's increasing website sales. If you want to get more fan bar people, it's increasing social media page likes and follows. If you want to get more returning customers, it's increasing traffic to your website. So let's look a bit deeper at what online objectives are. Some more examples. You can want to increase traffic to your website, increase online sales, increase social media page likes, follows from my customers, increase online reach and awareness, right? That is what you want to, that's what you might actually want to achieve. Okay, now that we've seen examples of online objective, the second step is the budget and resource. And here we're answering the question, what is possible? What is possible? What do I have available? Let's listen to what Monday is saying. I don't have a website yet, as it's too much of an investment for me right now. Mm? I don't have a website yet. It's too much of an investment for me right now. We're going to see how digital is going to help her. But then let's look at her audience. Her audience, this is the heart. You know, everything starts from the audience. The audience is the core. In fact, that is because of the audience that we're doing business. So we need to know them. See what Monday has said. I am targeting females in my local area. My most valuable customers are females above 30 years old. They normally have children and work part time. Most of them use Facebook. If you see, Monday has said at least four things concerning her audience. She said they are females. So she has precise what gender I'm talking to. She has said where they are found, their location. That's the second thing. She's talked about the fact that they are above 30 years old. She has even said my most valuable customers. So she knows that they are above 30 years old. That's the third thing, right? She said they have children. So she has gone as far as to say, okay, this is their family situation. Four. Fifth thing, she said they work part-time. She's even said a sit thing. Most of them use Facebook. So you now see that when you're also building your own audience profile, you should try to be as precise as possible. Whatever information you have is very useful for your marketing
Hello, everybody. Good morning. So sorry, Lorian. Got kicked out. I'm sure internet has trouble. So, just standing for where she stopped. I'm so sorry. Okay, so let me just navigate to where she stopped. Okay, I think she's back, so just hang on, let her pick up. All right, Lorraine, are you good? Lorraine, are you okay? Okay, so I'll just pick up from here. So we're speaking about how the four different marketing channels actually exist based on your business objectives, what you want to achieve. They both need to match. So if you're speaking about having an increased online reach and awareness, what you should be looking out for will definitely be the display marketing, the social media marketing, and the content marketing. So if you want to increase your website sales, you're looking at your search engine marketing, search engine optimization, and email marketing. You're looking out to increase traffic to your websites. What you're looking out for is going to be the search engine marketing, which is the one you pay to get your business out there to on Google or any other social media platforms. The search engine optimization, which is the one you don't pay, but you walk your website from wherever it is to get to page one, or the email marketing. And then if you want to increase customer loyalty, you need to pay more attention to the social media marketing, to pay attention to the email marketing, and then the content marketing, obviously. So let's see how you can choose a channel based on target audience and goals. Based on target audience and goals. Okay, so Lorraine is back. Are you good now? All right.
Good. Thank you. So thank you so much, Demir, for thank you so much, Demir. So we were moving forward, right? After he explained this, to choosing a channel um, based on target audience and then goals. So mainly, if currently in your business you're still trying to attract more people, you're still at the level where you're trying to make sure many more people know that you exist, you're going to use the outbound marketing strategy, and that is where you're actually pushing messages to people, right? So your goal here is to maybe gain online reach and awareness, right? Then we have inbound marketing, where is these are people that already know you, they're already in your zone, you've already have them had them in, and what you're going to be doing is you're going to do everything that keeps them in, keeps them in. Then there's social media, email marketing, outbound, social media, display content. You're pushing information. You need to make sure that you're seen, right? So at the fifth step, what are you doing? You're actually planning your activity. So you need to actually put all this together. So Monday says my online objectives are to reach more people in my local area, and get more returning customers. I don't have a website yet as it's too much of an investment right now. How could I use digital to help me? So what can Monday do? She can list her business on Google Business Profile and create a free website there. She can set up a Facebook page, collect reviews, and post pictures of customer hairstyles. Use Facebook advertising to target people in her local area with an offer to attract new customers. So now the sixth step is where we're all setting smart KPIs, right? Key performance indicators. And the SMART means specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. So this all is just to make sure that you know how you've succeeded. Very important, because you don't just set a goal like I want to make, or I want to make sales. That's general. Right? When you're specific saying to increase online sales by 20% within 3 months, you know that at this point in time, this is how many I'm making. So for me to know if I've increased, then there should be 20% increase, right? So you need to be smart in your goal setting to increase our brand awareness on Facebook by growing our audience with new people by 40%. You see, there are elements to measure to know if it's attainable, to know there's a time sensitivity element there, and it's specific. You're seeing online sales, you're seeing Facebook audience, you're seeing all of them have specificities. So at the end of it all, this is how the digital marketing plan is going to look like. Reach more people in my local area, is the business grow, get more customers through my door. Now the activity is build a website and boost visibility on Google, use Facebook advertising to target people in my local area. The audience is females 39 to 45 local area, past customers. Online objective is increasing online reach, increasing returning customers. The channel is local SEO, Facebook. The smart objective is increasing Facebook page likes from new people by 50% within the next month, increasing bookings from past customers by 20% in the next quarter. So this is how Monday's digital marketing channel plan, looks like. So remember the key steps: business goals and objectives, budget and resources, audience, the channels. You plan your activity all together and measure. So we're going to stop here for the last post of questions. While you drop your questions, there's a free bootcamp available from Google. As you already know, please sign up for the Hustle Academy bootcamp. Very interesting, very wonderful, very awesome bootcamp. And what are your next steps? What are your next steps? What are your next steps? Hi, am I breaking? Yes, I am breaking. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Something. You can learn digital learn digital with google.com/digital skills/courses. You find us on social media and equally find Impact on social media. And thank you so much for your presence this morning. Thank you so much for your presence this morning. Have a great day, and we hope this helped you. Please ensure to fill in the attendance form while we're dropping off from the call. Ensure to fill the attendance form. Is very important, it's very crucial. Ensure to fill in the attendance form and make sure that you put this into practice. You know, we're not giving these trainings just to tell you that this exists, but it's to help you. So for it to actually help you, you should be putting you should actually put it into practice, right? If you have any problem, do not hesitate to contact Impact Car. The links are going to be dropped. Please do not hesitate to contact us. We are here to serve. Bye.